going to take these bolts out. You're going to use a 10mm socket. Take all those out. Underneath here, we're going to take a bolt out right here. Use a 10mm socket. Stuck on there pretty good. Get another. Take that out, and then there's another one on the other side. There should be some screws and some push pins. You want to pop those out. This vehicle doesn't have those. There should be a 7mm screw. There's one there and one right there, and the same on the other side. So pop those off, and then just grab right here on the bumper, and you want to pull out just like that. You're going to do the same on the other side. You want to disconnect the fog light right here. Just push on the tabs. Slide it out. Do that on both sides. That's good. All right, now I'm going to try. Now just grab the bumper and slide it forward. It's going to be caught right on those two brackets. Should just come off. Just slide up. And the whole thing comes off. Use a 10mm socket. Take this bolt out right here. Normally that shouldn't break like that. And there's two bolts up here, one there and one there. Take those out. Take those off. You should be able to grab the light. Just pull it forward. Disconnect the connector right here. Just push down on the tab and slide it off. On the back side, you want to disconnect the bulbs. Most of the time these are test bulbs, so just grab this. This is the high beam bulb. Just twist and slide out. And then there's a little connector right here. You want to make sure you wear gloves when you're doing this. You don't want to touch the bulb itself, the glass part. And then that slides off like that. And this is a HB3 bulb. You can reconnect it. Slide it in position and lock it in place. For the low beam bulb, we're going to twist it the same way. Disconnect it the same way as well. Pull that off. It's an H11 bulb. Reconnect it and install it. Twist to the right. These bulbs down here. Disconnect the bulb, just pull. And just pause for a sec. This one is a C3157, and reinstall, lock it in place, and twist it back in. Same with this bulb, twist the socket, slide it out, This is a 3157 NA, so it's an amber bulb. Slide it back in, and the last one. Twist out, and just grab the bulb. Should be able to slide it out. And this is a 194 bulb. Just slide it in the slot, and twist it back in. And now we can install it. Just connect the connector and just lock it down in place and line this up. Oh, I gotta pull this off for a second. Part of the old bulb is there, or the old light. All right, that looks better. And put the bolts in, get them started. And also down here. Now just pushing gently on the light, we're going to tighten all these down. Just snug them up. Now we're going to reinstall the bumper. This would help if you have an assistant with you. Make it a little easier. Just line this up. And just get everything lined up. And that'll clip in right there. Reconnect the fog light bulbs. Do that on both sides. And then you can put that 7mm screw right there and the 2 push pins on both of those, and also right there. And just put these 2 bolts in underneath. Get those lined up into that bracket and get them both started. And tighten them down. Install these bolts. Get them all started first. And there should be one more there, but this vehicle didn't have that one. Install these bolts. Get them all started first. And there should be one more there, but this vehicle didn't have that one. and tighten them all down. Just snug them up. To make your adjustment after you're done, you want to use an E8 socket, which is a reverse Torx. If you don't have an E8 socket, you can always use a 1/4" socket. That will fit as well. And that's the adjuster right there.
This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center. And that is the axis point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have one. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot. So once your headlamps are properly adjusted, it'll be time to adjust your fog lamps. You'll notice on the driver's side, the focal point is all the way at the bottom right now. I would like to bring it up so it meets up with approximately the bottom of the focal point of the headlight. Some fog lamps have an adjuster, others don't. The ones that do have an adjuster, you would just turn the adjustment to the left or to the right to adjust the beam up and down to where it needs to be. Now with your TRQ headlamps and fog lamps properly aligned, you can drive down the road safely.